G'day guys, and today Shorty and I are answering another one of our AFL Q&A questions for this week. There's been some intriguing things going on in the Q&A world, mate, as we've discussed recently.
Yes, mate, but you demand a response from the Q&A people.
Yep.
Did you get one?
I feel like I did.
Oh, that's all right.
We've got on Clash with Taz. What are your thoughts on deliberate out of bounds rule being so strict now? Also, do you think the 15-metre rule should be changed? Hashtag free kick Hawthorn. Nicely done there, mate. We'll take that as a nice little joke there. Yeah, what do you reckon?
Let's break it up, mate. Let's tackle the out of bounds first.
That was out of bounds.
I like it. I mean, it's obviously had good ramifications on the game. It allows players to make sure they want to be keeping the ball in. When in past years, you'd easily just walk over the line or pretend to handball it in the second row when it's not a genuine attempt. I think it's a good result for sure because it's getting that free-flowing ball movement. It's more being shot around, especially in the back line. I think it's really improved that aspect where sides once upon a time would just let it roll out or step it over the line, as they say. We're not seeing that. The only thing sometimes I think we're finding there is the odd one that is just too harsh. There's a couple, which comes with the nature of the beast, I suppose, when you start being stricter, because sometimes deliberate out of bounds can look deliberate, but if you're not in prime position, you can get it wrong. And there have been some where you go, Jesus, that's really harsh. But probably for the 1 or 2 out of 10 that's a little too harsh, it's probably best to have that rule in for all the other positives that run with it. So, like any rule, if the positives outweigh the negatives, and I think it does here, I'm happy.
Good stuff, mate. Yeah, no, it's not going to be 100%. No rule ever will be, I guess. But love it. Yeah, it keeps the play going very nicely and keeps that movement happening, which we like, mate, which has probably been a bit of a catalyst in the high scoring of, it might not seem like it directly results, but indirectly, I dare say, it would help teams to find a bit of a better pass to goal rather than just another stoppage on the wing and it's boring. So
yeah,
I love it.
It's funny, isn't it? Like in past years, everyone in the footy world were searching for these major answers to make the game more interesting and put in zones and less players on the ground and all these extravagant ideas. Yeah. Which all it's taken is a couple of tweaks of rules, taking the cap down, out of bounds rule, 10-metre rule, and all of a sudden,
it's great.
Plus with a different coaching style and mindset perhaps, it's all clicked, so it's funny, isn't it?
It is, mate. Love it. So, yeah, look, there's a few, like Luke McDonald's a good example. It was very strict. I don't remember seeing it too much, but
yeah, very harsh.
The umpires see certain cues and they look for those cues when they're trying to make a decision, as Hayden Kennedy will say, and if they deem the cues to tick those boxes, they will pay it. Maybe not so much on common sense, more or less are those boxes ticked, even though they may not be in the correct position or even though it may be a strict call. We can accept those, I guess. They're not great when they pay and we think, oh, gee, that's probably a step over. It's probably the extreme we don't want. But look, I've always been a big fan of the deliberate out of bounds rule. I think it's always been not paid very well. Sort of they never used to pay it, and a lot of the time I thought players were deliberately taking over the boundary line or handballing it to the line or kicking it to the line deliberately, and then it just wasn't paid because they disguised it well enough and things like that. So to the definition of the word deliberate, it certainly lives up to that.
Absolutely.
From now on. So
yeah, absolutely.
The 15-metre rule, though, should be changed. No.
Changed to what? He obviously wants it 20 metres, I guess he's inferring.
Yeah,
10.
May need a better definition there, mate, of what you want it to be changed to. But no, I think the umpire, maybe asking in regards to a rule of the week, which was a couple of weeks ago, when there was lots of 15-metre kicks not paid for the mark. So yeah, no, it should just stay the same, and the umpires shouldn't focus on it 1 week just because they've been told to.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have sort of said off camera, like, rule of the week it was, but I mean, it was almost just rule of the 2 minutes, wasn't it? I mean, I know there were a couple of other instances, but it was really just that little 30-second package of 2 kicks that it was outrageous. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Friday night, there was a few as well.
yeah, there's a few, wasn't there? But ultimately, I don't think there's 15-metre kicks are rarely a talking point. If you go to a game of footy, you probably see 20 to 30 kicks paid as marks that go about 10 metres. That's
probably,
definitely you just do. Or 10 or 12 metres probably.
Mm.
You see some that just get let through, and that's all right. I don't think it's just one of those areas of the game which you'll never get exactly right because it's a judgment call. I mean, when we pay a 50 metre, do they go exactly 50 metres? No, it's probably somewhere within 48 and 52. It's just a little grey area. It was well highlighted because of the score line. You could argue it cost the Saints the game. Did Hayden Kennedy said it wasn't a mistake, didn't he?
The second one was fine.
It was fine.
So that second one was a mistake. We talked about Shorty Nemps's kick.
Yeah.
He said that one probably would have been 16.5 metres,
Yeah, well, at least he admitted that one. I couldn't remember, but I don't think it's a big issue in the big scheme of things.
Plenty more things to worry about rather than 15 metres, but that's all fine. We'll leave that one as it is and as it has been for many, many years, mate.
Absolutely. A long time.
Has it ever been like 10 metres? Has that used to be 10 metres?
Could have been. Yeah, I remember they trialled 20 metres in what was it, Wizard Cup or something once upon a time.
AFL Cup, definitely. Yeah. Not great. But there you go. All right, so those are our thoughts on the delivery out of bounds rule. Been a bit of a talking point of late. Sometimes they get it right, sometimes they don't, but I think it's better for the footy community and supporters watching on. And every time it goes to the boundary line, the crowd gets up and about, which makes it even better. So there's another little thought for that one. Feel free to share the video around. Subscribe as well for more videos. That'd be great. Don't forget to check out our other ones as well. It'd be fantastic. Thank you for hanging around, guys. We'll catch you guys all next time.